Hey Aries, this is your reading, 5 Aspects of Yourself, October 2021. Aries, October of 2021. Shuggoth, strength for your spiritual aspect of yourself. Seven of Cups in reverse for the intellectual aspect of yourself. Hounds of Laying, the moon for the physical aspect of yourself. Ace of Discs in reverse for the social aspect of yourself. And Amon Emperor for the emotional aspect of yourself. Angel Aria message for Aries, October of 2021. Tiferet, Heart and Beauty. Mausolea message for Aries, October of 2021. Thanatos, Warden of Dis. Enchanted Map message for Aries, October 2021. Into the Unknown. Shoggoth, Strength, is in reference of indomitable spirit, harness force, endurance, perseverance, directed energy, refusal to surrender, defiance, passive resistance, purposefulness, valor, nobility. You're going to get the strength you need, Aries, in October from your spirit. Your spirit is indomitable, can move in ways and flex and do things that this thing that is defending itself against or fighting cannot do. It can, and it's got this cosmic color to it, right? So, spiritually, people see Aries as a war and fight, and it's like, dude, no, I do what I gotta do. Sometimes you gotta fight, right? So, spiritually, you have all the strength you need, and you can overcome any obstacle in your way from your spirit. Seven of Cups in reverse is reference to drunkenness, selfish indulgence, lustfulness, deceit and love, dishonest friendship, hypocrisy. So, Aries, are you back to your old ways? Or are you participating in something that you shouldn't be participating in? Getting drunk? Doing drugs? I don't know. You're thinking about it? You're thinking about those who have done that to you, maybe, or who have betrayed you with those types of things, possibly? It says selfish indulgence, though. Lustfulness. Is there some opposite sex or some sexual attraction here that has those kinds of things involved in that lifestyle? They're acting like your friend, but they really ain't. They're thinking, they're saying, "Oh yeah, I love you," but they really don't. These types of things are probably on your mind as well, and deep down, your spirit can deal with it, but I think your desires are falling to the wayside. Your true desires to false desires that you think will fill the void and not actually help. So your mind might not be in the right place, and I think you intellectually need to maybe get some help potentially. I don't know for sure, but or maybe you're thinking about those things because of somebody you care about and what they're doing. I'm not sure, but there's obviously some kind of misbehavior going on that you're thinking about. Hounds of Lang, Moon, references illusion, sterility, danger on the path, hostile environment, traps, pitfalls, hidden enemies, deception, lies, concealment, need for caution. This is in your physical, so there's some kind of physical thing you're thinking about, connection maybe. It's a kind of disc down here in social, but you're having lust issues or money issues or home life issues, and there's some kind of betrayal potentially going to happen. You're going to be lied to and then deceived, and so be cautious in the physical. You're with your body, your life, your 3D realm. It's tough, Aries. I'm picking up some negative energies that you need to be watching out for in October. You need to be very careful what you're doing. Ace of Disc in reverse, burden of ownership, responsibilities, duties, dangers of theft, anxiety about money, lack of trust, social aspect. These are all the people around that you're involved with. Burden of ownership, having to protect it with the responsibilities of actually going to work or doing the work, or that involves social aspects, duties, responsibilities. I mean, you got to do what you got to do and make sure you keep doing it, because you have the spiritual strength to help you, but your mind and your body are not wanting to do it. You're worried you're being taken advantage of. You know the negative energies are roaming around, but it's probably because of how you're thinking. You're attracting it with your mind. Danger of theft, yeah, because you keep thinking that somebody's going to steal it. So, yeah, somebody's going to come steal it. So, it's not like, oh, just let people walk all over you. No. What I'm saying is rely on the spiritual strength to create the boundaries to say, no, I'm not going to have this person around me because there's potential that they're a deceiver. If you don't want to necessarily just come out and say, stay away from me, say, hey, I'm having troubles right now personally. It's me. It's not you. I'll talk to you later in like maybe a couple weeks. I need some time off from everybody. I need to be a hermit. I'm sorry. I love you, but you know what I'm saying? Like, and if they don't come back in a few weeks or next month, then you know they weren't true to you. So, anxiety about money. Stop being anxious about or having anxiety about money. Think that you have all the money and don't worry about it, because then you will, because you'll attract it. Lack of trust. Maybe you're trusting the wrong people. Maybe you don't trust yourself. There could be. You just need a timeout and be in a safe place. And if it's hard for you to be in a safe place, venture away from where you are in moments of need. So if you're all good and stuff and where you're at, and then all of a sudden you have a moment where the energies come up, and you're like, and you feel it, and you're like, no, I gotta go. Bye. I gotta go to the park. I gotta go for a walk. I'll be back. That's how you get away. Emperor Amun references virility, potency, impregnation, seminal idea, creative spark, first beginnings, masculine force, initial thrust, penetration, determined purpose, passionate man. Your emotions are getting the best of you. You're thinking this way, and then you're like, oh, but my heart, and I love you, but then you're like, I want to play with you. Like, let's have a good time. And it's like, you have three aspects that are just causing problems: your heart, your mind, and your body. Socially as well, I guess. I mean, it's tough, Aries. You got a tough month in October. I don't know what's going on. If this is a test to see everything you've been through in August with the Leo, the 8-8, the empowerment of who you were, and then all of a sudden you're kind of slacking and falling up to the wayside. And you're like, oh, I knew you couldn't do it. I knew you couldn't follow through with what you were trying to do. And so this is a test, and you need to prove them wrong that you can follow through with what you've started or what you've been working on. And don't be distracted by what you're thinking about and what your heart is telling you, because right now they are being corrupted and blinded by the dark deceivers, and your spirit is saying, dude, defend yourself, fight, keep doing what you were doing, don't stop. Tiferet, heart, beauty, the sixth emanation, the temperance force that allows the rest of the emanations to coexist in beautiful harmony. Tiferet is without extremes or absolutes. As each other aspect rages around him, he neither yields nor resists. He is the equilibrium that exists between those forces. He is the guiding hand that braces against the many aspects of the tree to gracefully bring them toward one another. The yellow orb brings balance to the universe. Forming the midpoint between Keter and Malkuth, he defines a pillar of balance. At the growing center of the tree and the midpoint between all its relationships, he distributes energy from each emanation back across its path, or its paths. It's a careful balancing act, incorporating such an extreme opposites. But this is the nature of the tree as a whole. Tiferet mirrors the structure of the tree, existing as a microcosm of the whole. This is in reference to art, health, and community. If you can find a Libra, they could potentially be the one that you need to stay around and have it build a safe place or reinforce your spiritual strength, because this card came up for Libra and directly correlates with their reading if you want to go watch Libra. So you need a balance, and you're not in balance. You think you are, but you're not. Trust me. Your spirit is telling you you need to be moldable, flexible, and that's a balance. Being blinded by love and deceit and what you think is fun or what you think you should do because it feels better is not the way right now. Thanatos, warden of Dis, the son of night and darkness. Thanatos supports the rest of the deities of Hades in their duties, filling whatever need is required. The god of endings. He sees all things through to completion, serving those who require service in line with the ultimate goals of the realm and its master. Thanatos teaches us that it is not always leadership where satisfaction and worthiness is found. There's often greater satisfaction in seeing a good thing completed for others than in chasing glory, fame, or credit. Done, after all, is better than perfect. So having complete something is better than being perfect. So this is in reference to completion, support, expediency. So he's saying, dude, these things over here, the heart and the mind and the body you're talking about, and your social, that's not for you. You're at a completion. Remember? You've done this, been there, done that. Completion. Complete that part of your life, that chapter. Don't return and read the chapter over again. Let's move to a new chapter of your life. Don't have another chapter that's the same previous chapter of your life. It's a boring ass book. Oh, what? Guess what this book does? It just repeats itself over and over again. It's annoying. Into the unknown, trust, and all will be revealed. Life is an adventure, and often new opportunities will arise that you won't know how to deal with. This is one of those times. You're required to trust that this new phase will reveal wonders and miracles as you step into unknown territory. Imagine that you are not only a pathfinder, but a path maker. Whatever your inquiry, trust that you'll be safe. Stay aware as you discover new and marvelous territories and valuable treasures. Inexperience plus overconfidence can lead you into a dangerous situation for which you're unprepared. Always remember that wisdom comes from experience. Keep an open mind and enter this part of your journey with alert eyes. Don't assume you know this territory. You may not recognize what is hidden by camouflage. This is not a time for careless adventure. Careless adventure. Careless adventure. It is not the time for careless adventure. Do I gotta say it again? It's not the time for careless adventure. Oh, it's comfortable. It's familiar. It's what I've known. It's where I've been. Well, into the unknown. Let's go into the unknown. I'm scared. What are you scared of? How about you be scared of doing the same shit? How's that? Aries, this is your reading. Sorry it's been tough for you. I'm sorry I'm a little harsh on you, but Aries, if there's one sign that needs someone to be harsh on them for, it's Aries. Aries needs somebody to be harsh on them with love and compassion, right? I'm not calling you an idiot. I'm not calling you stupid, right? I understand that you need love and compassion, okay? So please don't continue the negative cycles that you've been through if you are doing that. Or if you're dealing with those who are doing that, it's time to turn away from them. They'll come back to you later when they're ready, okay? But you need to focus on doing what you've been doing that's been helping you. That's been making progress on who you are and mastering yourself. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next month.